But begin this morning with the legal cases involving Donald Trump, which are back in the spotlight in Florida and in Georgia. In Miami, Trump is expected to appear as a judge considers the trial date in his federal classified documents case. And there is a hearing in Georgia over the potential disqualification of Fulton County District Attorney Fani Willis from Trump's election interference case.
Yeah, for more analysis on this one, we have CBS News legal contributor Rebecca Roiphe joining us now live in Studio 57. Rebecca, thank you for being here with us. What might we hear from the judge in this Florida case today?
Well, the timing of her case is interesting. The former president has been consistent about insisting that he cannot go to trial before the end of the year, consistent with the Constitution or the policies of the Department of Justice. But suddenly his lawyers seem to concede that they'd be okay with an August date. So one thing we're looking out for is whether the judge grants them that August date or their previous request, or insists on an even earlier date. So that's a little bit up in the air.
Another one here. Could the Supreme Court's decision to take up Trump's presidential immunity claim affect the timing of that trial in any way?
You know, I think it really could. And part of the issue here is there are two federal cases that are pending. And so the question is whether one or both of them can go forward. And one thing that Eileen Cannon, the judge in the Florida case, could do is take a spot, sort of therefore clogging up the calendar such that the January 6th case cannot find a date that would suit it going forward that would fit in before the election.
A lot of sort of legal maneuvering happening there.
Right. Chess pieces.
Exactly. Let's talk about what's going on in Georgia. A judge is going to hear final arguments on the potential disqualification of the DA, Fani Willis, in this election interference case. What can we expect to see here, and how could that potentially change, affect, damage this case?
Right. So, you know, as we know, these hearings have been going on. There's a lot of distraction from the central claims in the case. And, you know, of course, there's always potential delay. So if the court grants this disqualification, it doesn't mean that the case goes away. It means that a new district attorney from a different county is assigned to the case. Now, that district attorney is essentially a wild card. So they could change the charges, reduce the charges. They could drop the entire case. That's unlikely, but it could happen. And regardless, if the disqualification is granted, there will certainly be further delay.
Lots to watch out for. Rebecca, thank you.
Thank you so much.